This is going to be my third attempt at cutting my own hair. The first one was a complete disaster. It was all uneven at the back. I hated it, I lived with it, and then I went to a hairdresser to sort it out. The second one I did, I loved, but it only cut in layers. It didn't cut off any length or the very bottom parts, which means that because I've left it for a good few weeks, they now are so full of split ends. So I really need to find a new technique to cut off the bottom bits. And I think I found one. It doesn't have a name, but I'm calling it the beard technique. The idea is that you split your hair, you bring it together under your chin into a beautiful beard, and then you just cut it off the bottom. It seems really simple, maybe too simple. I've sprayed so much water in my hair, but I've heard that that does help you get a perfectly straight line, but I don't really care about that. It's more just to hide the fact that once again, it is super greasy. Because I always cut it just before showering, and I try to put off washing my hair for as long as possible because I really don't want to dry it out. It's the beard technique. It's very attractive. Oh, and I'm using my tights hair bubbles that I talked about in my tights video, if you want to make them. So yeah, okay. This is it. Oh, the first thing I'm noticing is that I cut in the layers, but the length was last taken off by a hairdresser, and you can see that it all tapers down into a nice little point. And I'm obviously going to be doing a blunt cut, so already I'm changing it beyond what the professionals did. Oh wow, it'll be fine. Oh, I should have, maybe before I sprayed it, I should have seen how damaged it was and where I actually want to cut off. I can't see any split ends now. I've got a mirror here, by the way. Okay. Yee. Bye, hair. That's not level. It's hard to do it in a mirror. Definitely don't want a super straight line. So I'm gonna then just cut up into it loads. If I should split it out into sections or just do one big massive chunk. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's not quite as blunt now. Oh, so much hair. Don't worry, I'm gonna sweep it all up and compost it. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, step one, does it look even at the front? Looks a lot shorter. It looks a lot shorter to me. I'll get there eventually. I will grow this hair out. I'm not used to it being wet, but yeah, it seems all right. Okay, moment of truth. How's it gonna look at the back? I'm too short, I can't see in the mirror. I can see it in the camera, but that's quite small. I've set up my mirrors all wrong. That seems good. Oh, what the? I had an Apple sticker on the back for the whole of filming that. Great, professional. With it. That seems really good. This looks horrific, but that looks good. Holy shit, that worked. Why did I do the last one that seemed so complicated with so many steps when that works? Is this gonna be my last haircutting video? Is that it now? I just do that at the bottom and then layers on top. Boom, haircut. Oh, let's see how it looks with my normal part. Oh, ignore the comb. I dropped it in the shower, but it still works. It's fine. I mean, it's hard to tell wet, but this was fine. I'm so happy. Oh my God. I just cut my own hair and it wasn't even a big deal. Maybe my layers need doing, to be fair. Is that too bold to do layers in this video as well? Yeah, I'll do some layers. It'll be fine. Okay, so for layers, this is the unicorn haircut. I explain it more in my other video, but this is basically the gist. Very important to have the ponytail super tight, super sleek, else the cut will be uneven. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit. Just a tiny weeny little bit. Can't see. That's stupid. Okay, right, I need to do my hands the other way. And then maybe curl it inwards. How did I do this before? Okay. I'm not thrilled with the layers, but we'll see how it looks once I've washed it and dried it. Here we go, this is the finished haircut. I really like it. I think it came out really well. You can see the back there. Yeah. One of the issues I do have with the unicorn cut for the layers is that when I have a side parting, they're all on one side. There's basically no layers on this side. But I guess that would be true if you got a haircut with the middle parting anyway. Unless you specifically did it on one side. But yeah, there we go, this is it. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, I think this is gonna be my routine now. So I'm trying to grow it out. So every 11 weeks, just give it a tiny trim to keep away the splits. And that's it. My little video series is over. I've sussed it out. If anything changes, I'll give you an update. Bye. This is definitely my best home haircut yet. I have heard of people with curly hair cutting their curls one by one. I don't feel like my hair is curly enough for that just yet. There are definitely some straight patches and it's not where I want it to be just yet. But that is definitely something I want to try when it gets a bit better. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new and I'll see you next week. Bye.